Yep, I guess we are live, guys, once again. So, welcome to the channel, guys. So, today we are going to play some Blitz game on chess.com, and plan is to see how much can we improve, how much can we improve our rating, and we are going to discuss after analyzing where did we went wrong and did the wrong stuff. So, it's going to be fun. So, definitely, let's start. It's a 3-minute game without any increment, so that the game finishes fast and we can analyze a bit. So we have the French, and White is trying to develop the queen too early, maybe going for something scholar mate, which is definitely a bad idea because now the queen of f3 is always going to be targeted via this bishop g4 stuff. But first I want to play this bishop e7, and now we have queen g3, and I can play short castle, but White is having this bishop h6. So I need to think a bit before making my move. Am I having something better to do something? Okay, this idea is actually interesting to be very frank. Like in short castle and play knight e8. Shall I do it? Let's do it. Let's see what is happening. Let's play knight e8. Okay, so white is trying to attack, though I guess I will try to play. But I can actually play just queen d6. Let's play queen d6. Let's try to remove the queen from the board. We have bishop f4, that's interesting, and now just queen b4 check and try to capture the b2 pawn. That is our idea. And I guess we can already capture it, but then we have bishop over here, but it's actually interesting because we are having this check. Forcing bishop d1, basically forcing things which are actually on our favor. And now bishop f6, maybe. Trying to get away from this annoying attack on g7 maybe. And now I guess we have to play the queen over here, or the queen is simply loosed. So just queen coming back. Let's take on f6, and now rook e8 attacking the king is our idea. But first let's try to attack the rook because that looks kind of very tempting to me. Let's play queen f6, attack queen c6, attacking the queen c3, attacking the knight and the rook. The rook has moved. Now I would like to play something rook check first, provoking knight e2. And I definitely want to play bishop g4, but it is met with f3. So should I simply focus on my development? I can. That's definitely one idea. Knight d7, g6, not getting mated so early. He can't castle because the knight is always hanging. So let's play queen f5, I guess, in this position. That looks pretty interesting to me. Queen f5, let's try to make him suffer, not allowing white to castle so early. And now the question is, how should I develop my other pieces? Shall I play knight c5, attack the rook? That looks interesting to me. So okay, we have Sedita, which says hello Sedita. So what are you trying to say? Just tell, can you write it in English so that it would be much easier for me to understand, because I apparently know only English language, so it would be much easier for me if you write it in English. Okay, so the question is how to continue further. He can't castle. I want to develop my other pieces, and I'm having less time, so I have to play fast, or else he's going to simply flag me and win the game. I have to play something fast. Let's play rook e6. I have to play fast. Let's get all our pieces into the game. Let's try our best to mate him. Can we? I don't know. Let's check over here. Let's get the queen back. Let's check over here. Let's attack the queen. I don't know, now I'm blundering pieces, which is Absolutely losing for me now. I think I should have played fast because playing slow is definitely against all my odds. He's going to flag me, definitely. I'm going to lose on time, that's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose on time. I'm pretty sure. Okay, he's going to flag me eventually. Okay, I simply lost on time, which is extremely bad. Let's try to play a new game, but this time our task would be to play a bit faster and also at the same time playing precise. So we have g5, c5, knight c6. We have London, and now let's play queen b6, attack the b2 pawn. And I guess we can take already because nothing is particularly wrong in this position. I can take over here, and let's play e6 because we are a pawn up. We can actually go solid in this position with bishop g7, and I don't see any big issues. So let's play a6, attack the bishop, and let's try to force things. Let's try to play b5, grab more space, attack the queen, followed by c4. So we are a pawn up. We are having more space on the queen side, and at the same time, our dark square bishop is going to be extremely strong in the position after bishop over here. And I can definitely at least think to take over here, which definitely looks interesting to me. And let's take because it looks interesting. Bishop takes is what I'm expecting, and that's exactly what he played. So now let's play king e7. We can even try to go for some bishop trade ideas with simply rook hb8 and try to play on the queen side. And let's try to do it. Let's play bishop d6. Let's try to trade the bishops with the rook hb8, a5, b4. Let's try to just push those pawns so that it would be much easier for us to win. Let's try to capture with the pawn and just get all our pieces on the queen side. And now we are only having just one single plan, which is, I believe, enough to win the game, which is just to push on the side where we are stronger. So first we would try to attack the knight over here, which makes kind of a lot of sense to be true. And now let's try to play bishop c6. I would like to first check with the bishop. I guess I can take because it definitely doesn't look like a bad idea at least. And now let's try to push on the queen side. Maybe I could have kept the bishops on the board, but it doesn't really matter because it's still better for me. That's what I believe. And now I'm having this very strong possession. The question is just how to continue. I can even push the pawn, which looks very tempting, and at the same time attacking the rook. And I can go for capturing the pawn, attacking the bishop, with bishop a4 also coming up in the position. So first, I guess I can simply... Okay, I just need to think. Okay, let's get the rook over here, try to capture this pawn. Bishop a4 looks very interesting to me because I'm just winning a whole rook for free. So let's try to get bishop a4. If it takes, we are going to first take on b3 and going to be an exchange up with taking on d4 and eventually going to win the game. Let's try to capture with the rook, get the rook to c3, and it's just all over. You can't do anything. He's not really having anything. So I guess it's already winning for me. He can even resign. I can just focus on just pushing the pawn, which is enough for me to win the game. Like, should I pre-move? I'm thinking. But we don't know. And now it's winning, guys. We have successfully won the first match of today. Let's make a queen. Okay, and now just let's try to trade off the rook. So definitely our opponent is not really going to be trade rooks so easily. So yeah, let's just focus on trading all the pawns in the position, so that would be much easier. And now he just allowed us to meet him. So definitely I believe it was a good game, but Okay, let's try to discuss where did we went wrong. So this position is already better for me, that's what I believe. Okay, the engine says it's already winning. It is. After knight e5, we can actually take over here. Like, if it takes, we can take it. And takes. And this position is winning because black is just having two bishop pair. With, like, black is having 8 pawns and white is having 6 pawns, so it's completely winning. But I missed this idea. And I went for a simple sophisticated idea with the idea of pushing the pawns on the queen side, which was, I believe, sufficient to win, and I definitely won the game. So overall, I believe I played very well, good game. So guys, everyone in the chat, if you wanna have a battle, you can just send the send your challenge on my ID, which is oneshot_chess, and we can definitely play a game, and it's going to be definitely very interesting for me to play you guys. Let's take over here because I believe the light squares are kind of weak now in this position in the black's camp. And we can definitely play bishop b5, that's one thing for sure, but let's first get the knight into the game. Now the question is how to continue. Let's play knight to e5 because it looks interesting to me. But first, let's play bishop b5. Let's try to play some standard chess. And now knight e5 looks already very interesting to me with the threats of knight c6 in the position, attacking the queen and the bishop at the same time. And now, okay, the question is interesting, like how to continue. Like I can at least castle in the position. And let's do it. Let's castle it out. And now we can definitely pull the bishop back. That's absolutely no problem. And now pawn over here. Now it looks kind of weird to me. I can actually play a4 and try to undermine his queen side pawns. If he plays b4, I can take. Rook b8 is not really possible because the bishop is covering that square. But after a4, my idea is to simply chop on b5, which is good enough to win. I believe I can take. He's not really having anything. Let's take what's happening, what's going wrong. I don't see it. If there is something, you can just show us. I guess you can simply check the knight over here. Okay, I believe his idea was to simply get rid of the bishop and then play rook b8, though it's not really happening. We can now just come back with the bishop or something. And now just our idea is to simply move the knight, and that's enough to win. He can still try rook b8, bishop b8, queen b8, and I still can't really move the knight. But that's not the point now, because I'm just a piece up. Rook b8 is still not possible. I can just I can take over here and put my knight on e5, attacking the queen. And the position seems to be winning for me now. Like it's completely winning. The question is how to finish out the game. I can just trade off like all the pieces and just go into the end game with a clear winning position. That looks like a very sensible idea to me. So yeah, what is he going to play now is the question. Like a rook c1 is my rook c1 is what I played, and my idea is simply rook c7, and it's hard for him to defend now. Like I can play g3, but okay, let's play bishop g3 and just h4, and the game is actually completely winning. Yeah, lost. Let's finish out this game and let's move on to the other game. Another game. Let's get all our pieces into the game. Rook b8, rook b7. Takes 6. Bishop e5. I don't know. Let's see. It's +4 now. Let's play rook b7, guys. Let's try to trade off the rooks, which he denied. Okay, let's take the pawn over here and just push the pawn and win the game. That's it. Let's keep the life easy. Bishop e2. I don't see a clear plan, so I'll play just rook over here, attack the queen and the pawn. I'll try to push the pawn. Again push the pawn. And first attack the queen and then push the pawn. Like, how is he even going to chop it? Was this his idea? Okay, let's play rook b8, I don't care. I just want to trade off the pieces, that's it. I can break over here. Forces king to come forward over here. And eventually I can mate him. Okay, he eventually resigned because it was completely winning for me. Let's try to review where it went wrong. So definitely bishop f5 is definitely not the line. Because the whole idea here is it weakens up the b7 and the light squares basically. And after b6, now the light squares are extremely permanently weak. I took over here, exposing his king more. I'm not sure, is e4 winning or something? Because like if you take the bishop b5 check and knight over here, knight f6, and I don't know, maybe bishop g5 something. Just take the bishop, just take over here, and after bishop f5, I don't know, it's completely winning. Like with knight c6, it's like completely winning. Can I take? I can't take. Queen f4. Maybe g4 something. Or at least knight c3. It's completely winning, yeah. But okay, bishop f4, e3, and I just played a bit slower. But eventually, still had a good position. I guess a4 was the critical moment when I got a pawn and the piece, and then it was just like a matter of conversion. So nothing serious. Let's play knight f6. Let's play d5. Okay, let's play bishop g4. Attack the queen. e6. Okay. Let's take over here and play d5. Let's try to put the pawns at the light squares and let's try to dominate the bishop. Maybe queen b6. Looks interesting. Looks healthy. Knight c6. Bishop to d6 maybe, and we can actually try to attack on the king by castling long. That looks very interesting to me. Let's do it. We want to open up the center, which we actually can, but I don't see a point. Yeah, I don't see a point. So let's play bishop e7. Let's pull the knight back, rook g8 and g5. Let's try to launch a serious attack on the king side. Let's check now, and just get over here. Let's try to just throw some pawns on g5, g4, and it already looks pretty dangerous for white now. And the question is how he's going to react. g5. He took. So first of all, that was a brave decision by him. And second is, where is my continuation? Okay, I want to pull my knight back, but he's having the fetch for now. The question is how to continue. Shall I take over here? Or something? Shall I take? Let's take over here. Let's trade out the bishop. That's exactly what he wants from us. So we will try to keep the bishops now, because it covers every single dark square in the position. And how to continue, yeah? It's still interesting. I'm pretty serious. Like, how to continue? His idea should take. So let's take over here first. Bishop over here. Knight to a5 something. Let's do knight a5. Attack the bishop. Let's kick the bishop from the way super square and then just play king b8. That feels like a right way to continue. Maybe rook b1 now. He's getting some kind of attack. And now this is definitely looking bad for me. That's one thing for sure. How to continue? I'm not really having anything. That's the main issue. Let's get the rook to c8, and I don't know, maybe knight to c6 or something in order to defend the position. I could have took over the queens. Like, I'm going to take the queen because now I am having the opportunity to do so. The pawn is hanging, so I have to do something in order to protect it. So I'm having something. He's having this push, which is extremely dangerous. So let's try to pull the queen, pull the king, and now I don't know, maybe knight over here, trade off the rook. And let's try to get the knight over here, getting a piece, which is okay. He's also getting a piece. Okay, so yeah, what to play? Okay, we are actually having a very low time, so let's try to play fast. Okay, let's try to play the knight over here. Let's try to first get rid of some back rank issues, which are very annoying in this position, especially speaking about. Okay, now just losing an exchange, so that's pathetic and losing. Okay, he's also having 1 minute on the clock, which is good enough for him to win the game. We can try to push this pawn, though it's still completely winning for him. Okay, now we might have some chance. Let's still push. Obviously it's losing now, but we are still fighting on. We can take over here. Is he blundering or giving away his game? That's actually a big question. Am I winning? I would have made the queen earlier. But okay, so definitely going to flag me now. That's for sure. Time out. So a pretty bad game. So we have a rematch, which I guess we would like to accept, and let's try to see what he's having. Let's check over here. The knight to f3, bishop to c4, short castle, g4, takes 6, and now we are having the bishop pair. So first I would like to play 4 and try to cover all the dark squares in the position. Rook b1, opening up the rook. Bishop d3, and just rook e1, keeping maximum flexibility in our pocket. h3, getting rid of some back rank issues. Bishop d2. Knight e5 is our idea. Could be an idea. Potential ideas. And now, like, he's having many weaknesses in the position now. Knight e5 already looks a good move to me. c4 looks very interesting to me. So let's play it. c4. How's going to respond? We pull it back. Let's play bishop b4, attack the knight and the rook. And minting. Okay, let's try to get the queen in. Let's try to get the queen in. Or g4 or something, trying to open up my light for bishop. and try to have some fun. Let's capture with the knight. Okay, now that's a very interesting position. Bishop c5. Expecting knight f6, and he did play it. Okay, he's losing the rook. It's just completely losing now for him. Now I can even take the knight, I guess, and can win the game because now he's losing the queen. So good game. Let's move on to some other games. Let's try to play the French. Let's try to play the French f3. Now that's a very interesting move. We like to play knight f6. And okay, let's play bishop g6. Short castle. Okay, now, like, I don't know now. This is what is happening. I would first like to give a check to him, followed by capturing the bishop. And now queen h4 check, forcing king g2. I can also give another check, or I can actually just get the maiden. Rook h check. His king is running maybe, I'm not sure. I definitely wanna meet him. Okay, let's get the queen in. Let's try to mate him on e3. And we have the mate. Good game by us. Let's keep on playing some interesting games. So yeah, that's the knight f6, e6, bishop b4, guys. So everyone who are in the chat, guys, like, just try something on chat. It's going to be interesting. Let's play h6, check on f6. Let's do a short castle. That's fine by us. And yeah, what to do? Let's play g5, attack the bishop. Take on e4. Maybe f5 looks interesting to me. Wait a minute. f5. Our idea is to take the pawn, give some checks on a5, and it looks good to me. Let's take over here. Expecting to take with the bishop for him. Queen f5 check now. And I will continue. g6, attacking the bishop maybe. Knight c6, now attacking the pawn on d4. That looks like a big threat to me. Rook d1 is met with knight to c3. So how is he going to continue now? Maybe resign. Knight f3 is met with g4. Attacking the knight and then capturing the pawn with the check and capturing the queen as well. King to d1 now. We'll still try to capture the pawn. Get all our pieces into the game. And at the same time having a completely winning position. Let's push the pawn, defend everything. Let's give a check. And knight h5. I like the queen. Maybe having some idea. And ideas do work. Can capture the rook. And now the question is, where is my mate? Where is my mate? Where is my mate? Let's give a check over here. Let's push and give a check. Let's check with the pawn. And let's give it another check. Let's give another check. Let's give another check. Let's give another check, I guess. Let's take the queen. Let's give another check. Let's take the knight in the position. Let's get the knight. Find a mate. Let's take the pawn. And finally we have the mate guy. So with this we have successfully mated him. So yeah. Let's try to play a new game, I guess. Or we can actually keep the stream till now because I'm actually feeling quite sleepy now. I'm actually kind of pretty tired from today's game. So I guess I would like to thank everyone who is watching the stream, and make sure to watch the other live streams that I'm going to do in the future now. So yeah, just make sure to like, share and subscribe. And I'm going to help you to improve your chess level skills. That's my goal, mission, or you can say target. So yeah, so I'm going to make you guys improve your chess. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.